Welcome back to GossipShorts. Today, we're exploring the compelling and often overlooked story of Steve Hackett, the iconic former guitarist of Genesis and a solo artist whose contributions to progressive rock have been both groundbreaking and deeply personal. While Hackett's virtuosic guitar, playing and compositional brilliance have earned him legions of devoted fans, the story of his life and career is far more complicated than the average rock biography. Beneath the success and technical mastery lies a man who has weathered intense personal struggles, artistic clashes, and a lifelong battle to maintain creative independence. In an industry that often rewards conformity over innovation, Steve Hackett joined Genesis in 1971, just as the band was starting to evolve into one of the most ambitious and experimental groups of the progressive rock era. His distinctive finger-tapping technique and innovative use of effects like volume swells and sustain helped define the band's sound on classic albums like Foxtrot, Selling England by the Pound, and The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Yet, while fans marveled at the music, tensions within the band were quietly escalating. Hackett, a naturally introverted and sensitive artist, often found himself creatively stifled by the strong personalities and groupthink mentality of Genesis. Despite contributing significantly to their signature sound, he felt his ideas were increasingly sidelined, leading to frustration and eventual disillusionment. Hugh's departure from Genesis in 1977 came as a shock to many, but for Hackett, it was a necessary act of self-preservation. He wanted to pursue a solo career where he could explore a broader musical palette, including classical, world, and acoustic influences, without compromise. However, this move didn't bring instant peace. Breaking away from a globally recognized band left Hackett in a precarious position, both commercially and emotionally. He faced skepticism from critics and fans alike, many of whom questioned whether he could thrive outside the Genesis shadow. For years, his solo work was underappreciated in mainstream circles. Despite its technical brilliance and emotional depth, Hackett's personal life has also been marked by quiet complexity. Behind the scenes, he endured the breakdown of his first marriage, struggled with periods of self-doubt, and faced battles over music rights and recognition. His long-standing legal disputes over royalties and credits, particularly involving early Genesis material, exposed the darker side of the music business, where even a founding contributor can be pushed to the margins. Yet, Hackett refused to give up. His persistence has led to a successful second act, with a prolific solo catalogue and tours celebrating the classic Genesis years, giving fans a new appreciation for his vital role in the band's legacy. Today, Steve Hackett stands not only as a pioneer of guitar artistry, but as a symbol of artistic integrity and resilience. His story is not just about fame or musical talent. It's about the courage to walk away from a sure thing in pursuit of personal truth. The Steve Hackett story is far more layered than most realize, filled with quiet defiance, emotional depth, and a never-ending quest for creative freedom.